right here. So the easy chest.
I could barely lift it. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, what a slog.
We should eat. Forgot.
Oh, bit heavy for flour. Oh, I'm sweating like a pig. I could barely lift it.
Good day to you.
Good day.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, what a slog. Oh, bit heavy for flour.
How many did you say every half a dozen I get paid or something like that?
Oh, oh, this is no joke. Oh, fuck, that's heavy.
I don't know how many I'm supposed to do with these. Probably 2 of the carts full.
Oh, oh, this is no joke. Kurwa. What the?
Have you got it done?
Interesting.
I said, are you done?
You're milling some pretty peculiar grain here, Miller. It's got a bit of a metallic flavour to it.
Kurwa. Can't you be more careful?
Tell me the truth. What are you really doing here?
Seems I'll have to lift the lid off the cauldron of knowledge sooner than I expected. You think you're ready?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm attempting to convert matter into a truly miraculous energy.
What?
I understand. It seems impossible. I'm sure you're asking yourself what that has to do with the metal in the sacks. But we're only just scratching the surface.
So he's doing
You see,
science.
for my experiment, I'll need something sinfully earthy. Something we'll have to appropriate. And that's something you can help me with, my curious apprentice.
I'll help you.
That's the right attitude. Now listen up. In Troskovitz, next to the tavern, there's a rat house. And in that rat house, there's a chest. And in that chest is a document I need. One that used to be mine. But due to an unfortunate twist of fate, ended up there. It's called The Offer of Hermes Trismegistos. It's written right on it. Can you read? At least a little?
I can read. But I reckon that's the catch, isn't it?
The catch is, the chest is under lock and key.
Of course.
And most likely well guarded.
Of course it is. And then you'll get me into Semin's wedding?
Aye. If you help me, I'll find a way to get you there. Miller's honor.
I didn't even know I was doing this part. I wasn't meant to. How do I get into the rat house?
No, I doubt the bailiff will let me roam around the rat house and go peeking through his chests. Any advice on getting in there without being spotted?
Oh, come on. Do I really have to spell it out for you? Black clothes, the play of light and dark. A quiet night, and those who live in the shadows, concealed beneath its veil.
Is that supposed to be advice?
Just get some inconspicuous clothing and head over there after midnight.
And where can I get some clothes like that?
I had my outfit washed in the Gilioff bathhouse, but after a bit of disagreement, they refused to give it back. It's my gift to you. All you have to do is pick it up.
Pick them up? You want me to steal them, don't you?
Doesn't it sound like a suitable appetizer before the main course? There's no sense in trying to deal with the owner, Dorothy, anyway. She's a contrary woman who's impossible to talk to.
I'm not even surprised your paths crossed.
Where can I find the document?
Where exactly should I look for this document? I doubt they've only got one chest in the Troskovitz rat house.
I can't help you there, but my hand Zinnik might know more. He had the document on him, but then the bloody fool got caught because of something else, and they took it from him. I'm pretty sure he's still on display in the stocks on the square. Just remember, lad, if you get caught like he did, the guards will turn out your pockets. Then it would be pretty hard to explain what a tramp like you is doing with a document he can't even read.
I'd like to learn more about the art of thievery.
Thievery? Why call it the art of thievery? It's simply an art. But all right, enough wordplay. If you want to learn something, go and see Hensel. He'll tell you how to relieve people of the things in their purses, or how to quickly and painlessly send them to the land of dreams. And if you'd like to try opening locks without a key, there's a chest in the barn that you carried the sacks to. You can practice on that.
All right. I reckon I know everything I need. Thanks.
So that chest I was lining up looks like the chest I can practice on. Why is there a dead rat in there? GDO of the Middle Ages. Oh, I mean, kinda. I think Rustler, I don't know if you've heard of Rustler. Rust is like the GDA of the Middle Ages. This reminds me more like, Elder Scrolls, but more of a story to it. Yes, good, that's what we wanted. I'll get this level up. Because there's more stuff to this, like, obviously there's lockpicking. You can rob people, so there's pickpocketing. Stealth. Craftsman. I think there's blacksmithing in this, as with the first one there wasn't really blacksmithing. I think that falls under craftsmanship. So much easier now that we got the level a bit higher. Yeah, so we got like speech, vitality, agility, strength, main level. Then you got all these. So thievery, which I believe is just pickpocketing in this game, but it looks like it also falls under possibly picking locks as well. Survival's like hunting. Obviously got stealth, scholarship, which is reading. Houndmaster's your dog, horsemanship's your horse. drinking is literally drinking. Like, obviously when you go to a inn, there's a lot of drinking around, that goes up as well. Craftsmanship's obviously repairing shit and making shit, and then alchemy is literally just, yeah, potions. So it reminds me more of like Elder Scrolls than GTA. Alright, Nimble Fingers. When in the time collecting phase of pickpocketing minigame, you'll gain a time 10% faster. I'm really pickpocketed in this one. You're almost silent when using a lockpick, and if it happens to break, the sound will be 75% quiet. I like that one. Yeah, it's very, very RPG element. Yeah, like you got these skills and stuff. I wonder if beasts. You will improve faster in Houndmaster and Horsemanship skills because all experience you gain will be 200% higher. You will improve faster in Craftsmanship and Thievery skills as all experience gained will be 20% higher. You'll improve faster in the skills of Survival and Alchemy. I don't know what to pick for that one. I'm gonna leave the point for that for now. We're at 11. When you have your dog with you, your charisma is increased by 3. That's pretty good. If you have your dog with you, you will appear more threatening and tough to others. This will show in the presence and intimidation skill checks, but also in combat, as enemies are more likely to give up or run away, and if they don't, they have a harder time fighting you. I'm gonna go Charming. Speech got up to... It's easier for you to sell stolen goods. If you succeed in doing so, you'll gain some stealth and thievery experience. You gain a bonus of 2+ the skill checks. You also get twice the amount of experience from these skill checks. I don't know what a skill check is. We'll go with that one anyway. Alright, that'll be good. I don't know if I just stole that dagger. It doesn't look like I did, but we needed it. And we have a ring too now. Such a precious ring is intended for noble lords and prelates. A beggar should be careful not to get the noose for selling it. That one has better charisma, but this one has less conspicuous. Only by a little though. That one is technically the better one though, so we're gonna go with that ring. I almost got this filled out, which is good. I would still want to talk to the miller anyway, because I want to do that fighting. Oh. How did I... That's what I want to do. I want to interact that for now. Like to try fighting.
I hear you let your hands fight each other. Could I have a go too?
Who taught you about that?
Hensel told me. He said I can join if you allow it.
Hensel did? What a blabbermouth.
So can I join in?
Well, all right, since you already know about it. Them 3 slackers of mine ain't exactly had their finest hour in Zhelyov. Maybe they could learn something from you.
In Zhelyov? Yeah, I've had a few bouts there too. And I even won.
Did you now? Well, you must show them oafs of mine how it's done.
Wonder how he wants to make energy out of metal. Yeah, I'm curious as well. Where's this fight cave? Maybe I gotta speak to him because there's no one here. Can I try picklocking this? There it is. We're almost there. Oh, yes.
What the... Did I step in shit?
Come and fight me.
Everything's arranged. So come on. Let's fight.
Look at you champing at the... You do have the coin for a wager, don't you?
Wait. You never said anything about a wager.
Did you really think we brawl just to pass the time? Well, maybe we do a bit. But still, if you want to fight, you have to wager something.
I want to wager more than 10.
If you say so. Here's the coin.
Great. Get your ass ready for a good kicking.
He took one hit.
Nice. Nice. You fight better than I'd have expected.
Thanks.
But we'll see how you fare against Malik. Oh, yeah. And this is yours.
Who's Malik?
What's it going to be then?
Malik. Let's fight.
Well, ready to brawl?
Aye, all right. It's going to be a clean fight, see? No funny stuff.
What funny stuff?
Kicks in the balls, fingers in the nose, biting and shit like that. Try something like that and I'll rip your head off.
Ah, don't you worry. I can hammer you without any of that.
We'll see about that. And what about the wager? Have you got coin?
Here it is.
It's 10
That's
as
the
well.
way I like it. Let's do this.
It's probably going to be another one hit. Oh, it's not a one hit.
Fuck it out! Nice. Nice. Fuck it out! Come closer.
Oh yeah.
God damn! You gave me the runaround.
You alright?
Well, a bit of liquor to ease the pain, a bit for the tummy, and I'll be all right. You're going to be much worse off when Vera's done with you.
All right,
if you
we've got a
wanted
fun
to train
Vera.
a bit before then, let me know. I can show you some tricks. And here's your wager. Spend it well.
There's Vera.
So you're the toughest one here?
Aye, that's me.
Still, it's odd that the miller trains you like that, don't you think?
I just do what I'm told,
You'd rather keep things to yourself, eh?
I suppose.
Let's
I want
fight.
to fight you.
Are you sure? I could break you in half.
Don't you worry about me. Well, shall we?
Well, if you say so.
Got the coin for a wager?
Also 10.
Yeah. Here's the coin.
Get ready then. Christ! You'll be walking arse first. You'll be shitting out your own teeth when I'm done with you.
Come on.
Oh, Christ! Shit! You'll be shitting out your own teeth when I'm done with you.
Hell yeah. It's a bit lost. Oh,
Fuck me.
82 months.
Hey guys,
Sitting like
one.
you, and you whipped my ass.
You're full of surprises yourself. Not even Pa swore as much when he whacked his knee with his blacksmith's hammer.
Oh, I know. Once a fight starts, my mouth takes on a life of its own. Here's the coin you won, and go and see Crazel. He could send you to Shelly-off instead of me.
Go speak to the miller now. You love coin?
Well, Miller, it seems I defeated all the hands you have here.
Good work. But it's a shame you didn't show up here before going to fight in Jelioff. I'd have had a wager on you. You know what? Have
Oh,
a few groschen from me,
big coin.
so folk don't say I'm stingy.
Thank you.
And if you get bored fighting my fellows, look around the woods by Kopanina. Seems there's some peculiar fellow living there who knocks 7 shades of shit out of anyone who as much as looks sideways at him.
Near Kopanina, you say? Maybe I'll go and have a chat with him.
Seems he's some herbalist or something. But that doesn't seem right to me. The strongest bloke around and he's growing flowers? If that's true, there's no sense in this world at all.
That's enough for now. So we need to find where A is on the map. All the way where I haven't unlocked yet. Okay. That's where I gotta get the thieving clothes. Let's practice some more pickpocketing, or some more, thieving before we go, I reckon. Just to get it a bit higher. Make this a bit easier when we get to it, because I don't know what I can unlock. Like, easy was like easy, but it was still a bit hard. So we don't have quite the level. In case the actual chest is like a medium or a hard. Can't really make out how it works. It's pretty straightforward. So the ball, you gotta find where it lights up, so that's where the point of the lock is. Literally just have to turn it and keep it in that spot as you're turning it for it to unlock. It's easier to like get it if you're playing it.
Got nothing left to learn here.
Oh. There's a limit. I wanna practice. I wanna try pickpocketing.
Crazel said you'd teach me to pick pockets.
All right, follow me.
This
So
one.
Crazel took you on just like that. Surprising. Crazel hardly trusts anyone. He's a smart man. So don't you even think about betraying him. That would end badly for you. Not to scare you, though. That's not what I'm here for. Come over here.
Let's begin.
Not so fast. You're new here, so here's some advice before we get started.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably more difficult than it looks. Like, it's fairly... It's easy to do. Higher levels makes it harder, obviously. That was like a very easy chest. Yeah, okay, we'll just go with listening.
I'm listening.
First of all, rich or poor, most folks carry their things in a pouch either in front or in the back. The front one holds keys, coin, and other small items.
And the rest is in the back.
Exactly. Now, this is important. Don't steal from the front pouch unless you're sure you know what you're doing.
Alright, people usually carry a pouch in the front and in the back. Depending on the size of the individual's items, they can be found in one of the pouches. Each pouch also lets you steal the contents of the other one. It'll be more difficult if you activate the perk Inconspicuous. Stealing from the front pouch will be easier because your target won't see you. What if I need something from the front?
Well, what if I need something from it? Like a key to a chest?
You can try taking it from behind. It'll be more difficult, but it's manageable if you're careful enough. Show me how nimble your fingers are then.
All right, let's do it.
What are you waiting for?
In order to start stealing the back pocket pouch, you have to look at it and hold E.
Well?
Yeah. Hold E? Yeah, Rob. So it's the same as the first one. Okay, it's the same as the first one. You'll be given the option to pickpocket someone when you sneak up on them and focus on the pouch hanging from the belt. The pickpocketing minigame then consists of 2 phases. Phase 1, searching a pouch. By searching the pouch, you accumulate time needed to steal things later, but beware, when the center of the lunette starts to turn red, the chances of the victim noticing you goes up. Also, make neither the victim nor anyone nearby see you feeling around in their purse. This will thwart your pickpocketing attempt. Yep. So you can start stealing, but you only have a limited time. Yep. You can move around, select the items you want to steal. Okay.
Very nice. I didn't notice you at all, and that's exactly what you want. Now give back what you took.
Here you go. What now?
That's it. It's a simple art. But if you want, you can give it another try.
Yeah, let's do another try.
Yes.
All right. I'm ready. Wrong. You want to try again?
I've got it. Look.
Not too shabby. Again?
I wonder how many times I can do
Yes.
this.
Go for it.
That's that.
You're good at this. Want to try again?
Yes.
Get stuck in. Wrong. You want to try again?
I did it. Here you go.
Good. Give it here. You want to give it another go?
Alright, let's do takedowns.
I'd rather try takedowns.
Why not, since we're here? Well then, it's easy. Sneak up behind me and choke me out. I won't fight back the first time, so you should have no trouble. Just remember, you mustn't let me see you.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Sneak. Yeah. And then press F. To check them out at the right time by pressing. Yeah, stealing's very interesting. Let's unequip the dagger, because that will kill him. So, knockout.
Ouch! You took me down nicely. I didn't notice you at all. Nice job.
Alright, that I kind of already knew, but I didn't know about the pressing the button.
I didn't fight back the first time. This time I won't make it so
themselves,
easy.
you can still overpower
Remember,
them by using...
if your victim is able to defend himself, you can still turn things around. But it will be a close call, shall we? We've done this before,
Alright.
so you know what to expect. I'll fight back this time.
Would you know of any other way to make some extra money?
The only thing you can do in this backwater is steal cabbages. But go and ask those woodcutters on the opposite hill. You might find something more interesting there.
Why the woodcutters?
Just think about it. They've been cutting timber in the middle of nowhere for a pretty long time. And they get paid for every wagon they unload at the sawmill. They work all day long and don't move an inch. They have nothing to spend their money on.
I think I know what you're getting at.
All their earnings must be hidden somewhere in their camp. And it must be a lot of money.
I like the way you think. I reckon I'll pay them a visit.
But if you're stupid enough to get caught, don't say a word about me putting you up to it. You hear? First, I'd lose my job, and then they'd beat me to a pulp.
Don't you worry.
We've done this before.
Alright.
You know what?
What's the time of day? Oh, we've got heaps of time. Let's go here and steal the clothes, or get the clothes.
What? Fuck off. I'm gonna bash your face in. I've been waiting for you.
Oh. I don't know why it comes up with the... Did I defend too late or too early? Yeah, get him. Good mutt. That's not what I wanted to do. Take the money. We'll just take his money. It's probably why I was wanted for stealing. Which is weird, because no one sees me. And they're dead. I didn't really go far, did I? What's a point of interest? Too late, I think, but I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah,
Quick.
I think so too. Alright, my horse is too fat. It's holding too much shit. I want to buy a new horse, because fucking Pebbles is shit, no offense. Dark and Darker blocking. I've yet to play that game. I've been watching... I watched a few streamers play it when it came out. It looked fun. But I feel like I'd suck at the PvP aspect to it. The combat in this is definitely better than the first one. Like, the first one was a bit harder, so it makes it a bit easier. Yeah, gotcha.
My God, you're all.
About the nomad camp? No.
Food, my friend.
I just wanted to trade him.
Good day. Did you get in a fight or what? There's blood all over you.
Okay, I guess that's my only options.
God be with you. Maybe wash up a bit, will you?
Oh, it's
What do
him.
you want, you vagabond?
What do you have for sale?
I want to know what's better for my horse. Harness. So this one's gonna be better. We have like 400. Soldier's saddle. I don't even know what's better for saddles. Let's haggle.
Word about the prop.
Well, very well. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Oh yeah, my horse is, forgot. Horse is overweight. Maybe I'll keep Peppers for now. I want to go here.
Don't you see I'm
Go!
looking here?
Go! Ka! Quick! Just a
My
bit further.
sound is glitching. Oh, maybe not. It was just the horse.
Ka! Whoa!
Where are you heading, laddie?
I'm just passing through. Why?
If you're headed towards the Rock Tower Pond, make sure to avoid the abandoned barn.
What barn?
There's an old abandoned barn not far from here. Some vagabond has camped there. On the booze from morning till night. Right nuisance he is. I've tried to have a word, but the bastard came at me with an axe. That's why I warn passers-by, so they don't come to no harm. God only knows what that bloke might do.
Thanks. I'll keep it in mind.
Alright, we learn about the Wandering Drunk, which I'm pretty sure we knew of the area. Or maybe not. I thought it was there. It's a wolf pack. It's a deer hunting spot. I swear he said by the pond. I know it's not that, because that's the poachers. That was already there. Just can't by the road. Whatever. Already knew about that. Okay, let's go. I want to go here first because I want to sell some shit. Oh, this is all on my horse. Yeah, okay. That wasn't better. It's better in terms of that. I might stick with the axe. Then we'll keep in the hunt. That's right, we'll keep in the hunting sword in case I want to switch to a sword. We'll sell that anyway. I'll equip that again.
God bless. Gepriesen seid. What do you...
What do you have for sale?
So how much does he have? It's 378. I wonder if it's gone down because it's dirty. I'm gonna add that one. Need these. I think I'm gonna just sell all these. Actually, I might. Oh, I'm past his limit. Sell that.
Word about the price.
Good.
Is this enough?
That's quite a sum. Sehr gut. I can agree. Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Alright, that gave us a bit of room. Let's talk to him while we can.
You silly doggy.
Are you Zinnek?
Yeah, look, mate, I really need to piss. Can you let me out of here?
Crazel sent me. He's looking for some document the bailiff took from you.
And what's the password?
Hermes Trismegistos?
I'm just shaking your pizzle. You should have seen your face. They caught me at night when I was robbing a merchant, and then they make any distinction between what I stole and what I already had on me. They took everything, including that document, and locked it all away in the chest of stolen things in the rat house jail. You could get into the jail from the courtyard behind the rat house. It's right under the guardhouse. Or you could get there from behind the tavern alongside the fence. As soon as you find the stairs leading down, you'll know you're in the right place.
Well, who's got the key to it?
Well, actually, I had it, but when the guards shook me down, I must have dropped it. It was in the chamber, next to the one with the chest. They've got a pretty soft bed in there, I tell you. The key probably fell under it.
Is that the only key?
No, of course not. Every guard in Troskovitz has one. Best to rob one of them who's slacking off or having a nap. Look, mate, do you actually know how to pickpocket?
I could use some advice.
Well, I'm still learning, so I could use some advice.
You're in luck. You're speaking to a master. Of course, I am in the stocks just now, but that was just rotten luck. There ain't much I can teach you like this, is there? Better go and see Crazel. See you soon, my friend.
Alright. Let's go here and steal the black clothing, or at least buy it. I don't know.
Greetings to you. I'd like you to teach me something.
Yeah, all right. But it will cost you. What is this about?
What'll it be?
I heard you had Crazel's
I
clothes.
heard you have some clothes here that belong to Miller Crazel.
You're damn right I do. They're here waiting for him. Only I had to put them away in a chest in the loft. So I don't have to be constantly reminded of the debt Crazel racked up here. Taking his bloody time he is, the bastard. Those rags have been here for so long, the rats have got into them. Why do you care about them so much anyway?
The Miller mentioned them. Said I could take them.
Are you his new lackey or what? Did Zinnek start to get on his nerves?
Well,
Look, I don't really care who takes them. They're a bunch of boring rags. But if you only knew how much work it was to wash out them particular black stains and sew up the burn holes, and most of all, to wash out that awful stench of rotten eggs. Blah. Along with Crazel's debt, it'll cost you this much, including the price of soap.
We have the money. Let me convince you.
Ah, come on, Dorothy.
What is it?
Wait, weren't you supposed to steal them? You can steal them. There's like sometimes you can work other ways around, so you don't have to steal them. This game gives you options to do different things. Sorry, work message. Let's try and see if we can win by the clothes are cursed.
Wouldn't you rather I got rid of those clothes once and for all? Don't you know they're cursed?
Cursed? What do you mean, cursed?
Well, I don't know how well you know Crazel and the sort of stuff he's interested in.
I know he's a strange fella. And suspicious, too.
And what do you think suspicious folks like him do in their spare time?
Commune with the devil.
And how do you recognize the devil?
I don't know. He smells like hell itself? Like rotten eggs?
Crazel has you wash the clothes that he dances with the devil in. Do you think it's safe to touch them?
Christ almighty.
As soon as I realized, I thought to myself, well, I can't leave poor Dorothy in it alone. If you give me those clothes, I'll ceremoniously
The one in
destroy
white.
you and your girls will be safe.
For Christ's sake. How did it not occur to me? Here's the key to the chest in the loft. You'll recognize it by the pile of forgotten clothes around it. Take Crazel's cursed rags far away from here.
You can count on me.
I think it was upstairs, she said. She did say in the loft. I wanna...
Damn. These are some fine thieving clothes.
I think they were the dark. Let's take the hat as well. I want to see if I can do a medium. Just in case they come looking.
Greetings. God be with you.
Alright, we got the clothes.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Um.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Hey, clear off, you mutt! Leave it! Shoot!
Oh, he's angry at my
Call
dog.
that...
Oh.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Greetings to you.
Now I'm not out in the...
You shouldn't be loitering around here.
So it's down there.
Good boy.
Do we try and do it during the day? Conspicuous. That's not the conspicuous one. Exit west as well. That one's better. It's worse. I can go. I can go. See if we can rob him.
What the?
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, fucking hell! You done here, you crook. Too slow. Now you'll see what we do.
I like the word conspicuous. I need to rotate it in my vocabulary. We don't want to slaughter him. Oh, okay. Let's reload. Let's try that again. I'll try and rob him. Why is that lower than just before? I'm not gonna get there in time. Oh, I did. How do I just sneak past him? That's in that chest.
You're
not permitted to be here. Give up.
There we go. Thought I took the keys. That's what we want.
Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
We don't need any of this. We'll take that because that's a saving potion.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Huh?
I'm leaving.
Correct, you nightcrawler.
Alright, we got out of there. Of course the horse can't carry anything. Alright. That can be chucked. That can be... I can keep that. That can be dropped. Keep that to sell. Keep that to sell. Still a bit overweight though. One's a bit... Oh, that was already what I had though. Can be dropped. That can also be dropped. And that one. I can't build those yet. Got the letter. How heavy is my horse? It's literally on the cusp. I'll keep that. I'll actually drop. I think that's worse now than what I just picked up. That's not worth much, so we can drop that. We can drop that. We can drop that, and we can drop that. Gives us a bit of room. Okay, let's have a look. That is definitely better for a sword, so we'll keep that. Give that to the horse to hold on. That can be dropped. It's better. I don't know what's better out of these two. Considering this is worth more, I'm assuming. That's a 2-star. Drop it. That can be dropped. That. How can my horse not carry that? Where's the weight? Ah. Huh. True. I think that's main stat. That's weight. I'm gonna move to horse. That can move to horse. Remove them because they're stolen. Really? Alright, horse is definitely maxed. At least I can walk now. Oh, no I can't. Ah, because I'm just on the cusp. We can eat some food at least. We're at 87. We want mainly alcohol in these, the problem. Alright, we can head back to him.
Good evening. Do you need something?
I have the document.
I have that document from the rat house for you.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
I took a look at the document. I couldn't really make much of it. Who's this Hermes Trismegistos?
My fifth cousin. We write to each other sometimes.
That doesn't sound very convincing.
Did you find my family tree at the rat house, too? Now show it to me, so I can finally get the knowledge.
Should have read it. I forgot.
Good. Good. This will come in handy. Ah, yes. Of course.
What now?
That much? We're going to need more. A lot more.
Did you hear me? What now?
Sorry. I got lost in thought. I owe you my thanks as well as reward for getting me the document. And maybe another little job? What do you say?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I need to get to that wedding in Semin.
Don't worry. Your path is leading that way. Only it'll be a little longer than expected.
Don't worry, your path is leading that way longer than expected. Thanks, Ikash, for joining in. Have a good day. Another miller's trick.
Another miller's trick. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Now, there's no trick. I promised I'd get you into that wedding. You'll just have to put in a bit more effort first. Besides, things are about to get really interesting. Step by step, we're moving closer to the great revelation.
Enough. I'm sick of listening to your cryptic blabbering. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business, so to speak. I smell something devilish here.
Devilish? Not at all. It's high learning. Alchemy! And when I say alchemy, I mean real alchemy. Not some hocus-pocus brewing of potions for creaky joints and bellyache.
Tell me more about it, then. Maybe I'll learn something useful.
I wouldn't be so sure. But I've taken you on as an apprentice, so I might as well tell you something. Now, pay close attention. I want to make a golem out of dough. Then, using secret alchemical practices and theurgy, bring him to life.
I know what a golem is.
A golem, you say? Isn't that a kind of pie?
Nah.
What are you going to do with a living pie?
Henry, a golem is a helper brought to life using divine words. A living statue endowed with massive strength. Can be made of clay, wood, stone, basically anything. I'll make one out of flour. Studying the Jewish Kabbals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. A mystic can use it to imitate the work of God. Just imagine. You know how helpful a golem would be at the mill? Carrying sacks, pulling wagons, standing guard. He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik, but he'd have the strength of 10 men.
Now I have to see this.
My word. That sounds incredible. I have to see it.
So far, it's just all in my head. But if you're patient and help me, you'll see soon enough. It's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind. Just look at the Bible. Moses could command the waters and speak to God through the element of fire. And Jesus brought the dead back to life. I've no doubt that if our great Holy Mother Church had been around at the time, they'd have crucified Jesus the same as the Pharisees. And all the apostles would have been burned at the stake.
So a golem, you say, made of flour? For the good of mankind?
Exactly!
And what about the good of me? You promised me a reward.
You already know that you can learn the practical application of certain useful skills from me. But for a few groschen, we could discuss the art on a more, let's say, theoretical level.
I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Supposing you give me a few groschen first, as a reward for bringing you the document, and then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
Oh, see now, I completely forgot. Here you go. So you don't go around saying that Miller Crazel is a pinch purse. I added in what I owe for those sacks you carried. And if you want some more work, there's plenty.
How about some more work?
What's this next job all about?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never a wasted word, eh, Crazel?
Short and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
This has something to do with the alchemy of yours, eh? I don't know much about that stuff.
Nitra is saltpeter. White crystals similar to salt.
And what needs salting here in the mill? Or is it supposed to be some peculiar Crazel wedding gift for a young Semine?
Nothing of the sort. The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence of being. That's precisely what we need to give life to our golem. Thanks to the ingredients from Hermes Trismegistos, his feet will never get tired, and his fists will have the power to smash rocks. But saltpeter is the most important thing. Saltpeter will be the golem's heart.
Are you sure this will work?
So you're serious about this golem? And are you certain it'll work out?
Certainly. Otherwise, I wouldn't even try.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life such a big creature?
A lot. That's why I want you to find me a decent saltpeter pit. Do you understand?
I was hoping I'd learn something useful from you. But instead, you're making me wander around the countryside looking for some pit.
Well, you never know when an experience like that might come in handy.
I'll try and find that pit.
All right, then. I'll look around for that saltpeter pit of yours. I just hope you know where to look, that you can point me in the right direction, and also that you'll get me into that wedding as a reward.
Yes, yes, and yes. Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy girl to have around. She can do anything you ask of her. But for you, the most important thing is that she knows how to look for niter, or saltpeter if you prefer.
She a douse?
So this Bonnie, She's a dowser or something.
Bonnie is someone I trust without question, and you should too. Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, but also how to differentiate it from common salt. The main difference is it has kind of cooling taste.
Hold your horses. You want me to taste that nasty stuff?
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot. And you don't want that.
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily liver, Henry. If Bonnie can taste saltpeter, so can you. She'll tell you the rest herself. You'll find her in the lair. That's a secret storage space I have here just by the pond. Only my best people can get in.
How do I get there?
How can I get to this lair?
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take the path to the left, just behind it along the pond. From that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find yourself right in front of the lair. You can't miss it. Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. It would make her very happy. She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time with that blabbermouth, Zinnik. On the other hand, Zinnik might be holding his tongue for a while after his encounter with the Troskowitz stocks.
If Bonnie spends time with Zinnik, she may want some spirits rather than herbs.
Bonnie? Never. Being a decent Christian, she avoids alcohol like the plague. Right along, so you're back as soon as possible.
To the lair.
God be with you.
Alright. I'm going to sleep. Where's B? There's a blacksmith there, so I should probably go there. Where's my bed again?
Careful.